makeup video. I've not done one for a long time. So I am showing you how to do this because I get so many people message me or comment saying things like, oh my god, I love your makeup, how do you do your makeup? And it's recently changed. Look at the fringe. This is ridiculous. My makeup routine has changed a little bit with regards to the eyes, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it, so keep watching. Okay, so I've already got my brows on because you don't need to see that. How weird do people look though with just brows? Well, I couldn't go out like this with just brows because it's weird. Okay, so I always wear a primer because I just think it helps my colours last all day. Because I've got hooded eyelids, I need some extra help to get it to stay on. So I always use Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is just the original one, and it just works for my Urban Decay. Just seems to work for my eyes. Like the eyeshadows and the primer just work well. I can't see you, baby, because I'm trying to.
Hello.
Go on.
It's on my eyeball.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put this over my entire eye, right up to the eyebrow and underneath. Obviously, if you don't put eyeshadow all over your eye, you don't need to put this all over, but I do. I cover that entire eye like this. Okay. And what I tend to do is I always put my eyeshadow on before my foundation and everything because I get fallout. So the key, and I always say this to you guys, but I'm going to tell you again anyway, the key to how I do my makeup is brushes. Now I use 4 brushes when I do my makeup. I use a big fluffy one. This is to do my highlight under the brow. Then I use a big blending brush to do my I can't remember what it's called, to do my transition colour. Then I use a tapered blending brush to do my smokiness around the outside, and then I use a fine brush to do underneath. This one just came with my Urban Decay palette. This one is by MAC. I think I don't know what it was because it's rubbed off. I think it was a 236. And then this is a Lauren Luke one, and then this is just a standard brush. So yeah, like I said, all the eyeshadows that I use are Urban Decay, but that is just because they work for my eyes. Pretty much any other eyeshadow that I've tried creases. So I kind of use a mixture of Naked and Naked 2 to do these. So in Naked, I use Virgin and Sin, which is the first 2. I've hit pan again, so I'm going to have to buy a 3rd Naked palette. This is my 2nd one already. And I just kind of swish in between the 2, and then all I do is I just sweep it under my brow. I like to put my brow colour on first because then it kind of gives the transition colour and the black something to blend into. Same under this eye. I'm going to do both eyes because I am just generally getting ready right now. This is what I do every day. So yeah. Then I take my big fat brush and I'm going to go into Buck, which is this matte brown. And literally all I do, you don't need much. I just go bump, bump, that's it. That's all you need. And I sweep this above my lid, so I start like here, and I just sweep it backwards and forwards in between my lid and my brow. It's not going on my lid and it's not going up to my brow, but this is literally just a base transitioning colour for my black and for my light later. And then I kind of just bring it down. So you might not even end up seeing any of this, but that doesn't matter because I'm not putting it on to be seen. It's a blending transition colour. windscreen wiper motions. I don't even take it all the way in to the inside. That's literally it. Then I take the brush that comes with the palette, which is the flat one, and I go into Buck again, and I put that underneath my eye in the middle. Sorry, you can't see. I don't go right to the outside or inside of my eye, it's just a middle colour, and again this is just a transitioning colour. Obviously if you don't have these eyeshadows, there are companies that have done dupes of this palette, or you can just use any neutral palette. It really doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be Urban Decay. This is just what I personally use because it works on my eyes, and I don't see the point in me spending loads of money on loads of different eyeshadows that in the end I'm not going to use. Now I'm going to take my tapered brush and I'm going to go into Naked 2 because it has the best black. I always use Blackout because it is the best black that I've ever found, and I just do 2 swipes in that, 2 light swipes, and again going to the outer, I always kind of do a little circly point first and then I start blending it out and up. Now my makeup, I don't think it is, but I've been told my makeup is slightly extreme. I don't think it's extreme at all. It's not drag makeup. It's not costume makeup. It's just how I do my eyes. But I like to go quite high on my eyes. And I have told you guys this before, but I'll tell you again. It is because I have hooded eyes. And Pixie Woo have actually done a video about this where they've spent ages and ages doing a look on the lid, but as soon as you open your eyes you don't really see it. Because can you see how hooded? Look. So that is why I go up so high, so that you can actually see that I've got makeup on, because otherwise I'll just look like I've got black lids, and that is not the look I'm going for. We'll do the same on this side. But yeah, brushes are the main key. My makeup has got better over the years because I use brushes. Like good brushes. You don't have to use really expensive brushes, but the little doe foot applicators that come with some palettes are not going to cut it. But you know, like the sponge tip applicators. I think I've got one in a palette over here, I'll show you.
Just put it on.
I don't know which one it's in though. This one. This is a doe foot applicator. It's them horrible little sponge tips which some people love. I personally hate them. The only reason I keep this is because Imi likes to do her makeup sometimes. So I keep it for her. But I don't use it because you can't blend with them. You can't really do anything with them. I keep going out of focus. There we go. So now...
Look what I did.
Wow! So that's what we've kind of got so far. Now I'm going to take the small flat end brush again. And I've gone into Blackout, and I'm going to just go under the eye and just kind of blend it out to the middle. Like that. And do the same on the other side. We're not actually finished with Blackout yet. But it's all about stages. And I tend to clean up as I go. Because otherwise I end up looking like a coal miner. So now this is probably, a lot of people don't like this. You can use a brush for this, but I literally just use my finger, and I'm going to go into, it depends what I'm in the mood for, but normally I use a silvery colour, and this one is called Verve, which is this one, and this is also in Naked 2, and I just get it on my finger, and I just pat it onto my eye, and I kind of pat it into the black a little bit, and up a little bit. If I need to, I'll go back in and do some more. And that is how I do my makeup. I just find it goes on better with my finger rather than a brush, but I know some people are very, oh, you shouldn't touch your makeup, blah blah blah. There's a lot of things that you shouldn't do, but people have been doing it for years and they're all fine. There we go. And then I take my blending brush again, I'm not putting anything on it, and I'm just going to go over the black and redefine the corner. And that's it. That's all I do. Can you hear me singing? I hate Old MacDonald. And then if you feel you need to blend a little bit, mine's actually pretty good, but I'm just going to kind of go around the edge a little bit with the big fluffy brush from the start. And that's all I do. That's my eye shadows done. Sometimes if it hasn't gone on, I will take a small, I can't find it right now, I've got like a little pencil brush, but I'm just going to use the flat one again and just put a little bit of the silver in the corner here. I don't go right around my tear duct just because is it tear duct? Anyway, I don't go right around because my eyes are very, very sensitive and they produce a lot of rubbish throughout the day because they don't like me wearing makeup, so I have to wipe my eyes quite a lot, so I don't bother putting makeup around there because it just comes off anyway. So now I'm going to do the rest of my, oh god, I look awful. Now I'm going to do the rest of my face and I'll be back with you. Yay! I still look a bit weird, I don't know what's going on, but that is the makeup done anyway. So yeah, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it was only eyeshadows, but all the rest is still the same. So I hope you guys are good and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!